Boom. All right. Kenman here. We've got another one from Traditional Pocket Knives. Risner Cutlery. Veteran owned. A hobby with friends, not a business with customers. Who's picked something up from here? Great company, cool stuff. Risner Cutlery, established 1974. What are we getting today? A Kentucky Holler Jack. This knife is rad. Another one from the nvalley Neil collection. He sent me some knives for us to kind of check out, review, enjoy for a little bit before we send them on back. This is one I would like to pick up and add to my collection. Enough of it. Let's get in TPK. The Kentucky Holler Jack. This is great. You all know I've been getting more into slip joints lately. This is a very cool one. Let's just get it out and check it out right here. The Risner Cutlery Kentucky Holler Jack. You saw that cool artwork on the box. Here's the knife, 154 cm. We have a yellow bone right there. Oh, look at the bolsters, the build on here. I love the little notch groove. This is fantastic. A lot of designs coming out through TPK coming up in the future, so stay tuned for that. Pretty excited about several of them. Really cool slip joints if you're into these. The build quality on these is great. I am really digging it. Let's soak it in. So that 154 cm blade, nice grind on there. I like that little decorative cut up on the top. You have the big old fuller kind of nail nick on each side. Sharpening choil in there. Got some jimps on the top. Really nice set of jimps. You know me, you could add some more, but realistically, these jimps feel really good. There isn't really a choke up spot, so when I sit there like this, oh, locked in, feels great. I'm really digging the designs with this little notch right here. You get that ring finger locked into that spot, and it really kind of sets your hand in place for doing some work. Awesome knife. Not a lot of fidget factor on the slip joint. Does have that half stop, nice close to it. This is a pretty easy pinch open. Don't really need to use that. I don't have a very strong grab. Some people might need to get in there with their nail, but this one particularly is a little easier for me. Each one you could get another one just like this, and it might have a stiffer pull to it. Very clean edges, nothing sticking out, no little weird chips on the corners of where the bone meets up. Smooth transitions. I like the kind of notches on that fuller. Tell me this isn't cool. Blade is very solid. No movement at all. Nice and wide, thick, beefy blade too. Nice walk and talk, the half stop there. See that spring kind of brings it, boom, sits right there, really nice. And then you have your next, once it gets towards the end there, pulls in really, really well. Centered right in the middle as it should be. Great action on there. You can see the spring. I love this knife. It is not currently available. When they were released, they pretty much all sold out. It looks like he may be doing another release of these. I hope so. If he does, I will probably grab one. It's dense too. It feels a little heavy. It's a little bit thicker. Definitely more thickness on the blade compared to some other similar slip joints. But I really like the way this is built. It just, the transitions, everything is really smooth from the bone to the liners there. Good stuff. Who's getting more into slip joints lately? This guy. Not a large knife. This would be a great secondary. I usually like a nice fidgety, fun, little bit larger knife, but I've been carrying at least 2 knives pretty consistently, sometimes 3. This is like the perfect kind of secondary carry for me. A little more than 6, not quite 6 1/8, but about 6 overall. Blade is 2.5, you could say 2 5/8 at an angle. And cutting surface is just under 2 3/8 with a little curve on the front of the belly. 3.5 on the handle. I like this thing. This is great. Definitely wide on the blade. 0.11. I guess it's not super wide, but it just seems wider because it's smaller. 0.1. Is it 0.1 all the way? All right. Kind of have it at a slight angle there. So that 0.1 carries all the way out to here. You have that little relief there, and then the grind. Ooh, nice and slicey. Handle 0.45. Thickest part at the back 0.73, and then the blade 0.5453. Will it die? Never. That battery, it just likes to flash for its entire life. 2.91, yeah, for this size, it feels like it's got some mass. I like a heavier knife personally, so to me, I don't mind that at all. 2.91. Here's the Kaiser Drop Bear 3.29. 291. I've got a Rosecraft version that's similar, 2.49. So this actually looks they're almost the same size. It looks a little bit smaller than the Rosecraft, but it weighs more. 2.9 versus 2.48. So, okay. Kentucky Holler Jack. So here's that Kaiser Drop Bear. This is that fidget factor fun daily user 154 cm. I didn't even say that, did I? This is also 154 cm in bone, or maybe I did. Losing my mind. Rewind it, play it back. Did I? Drop Bear is a great user, good size. This is kind of more of my regular using size. Bunch of jimps on there that I love. So it's the same size as your Bug Out, your Pyrite, your standard, not quite full size. Good comparison. Definitely a 1/2 inch or more smaller on the front and the back than that Drop Bear. This is the Rosecraft Elk River Easy Open Jack. So a very similar design with that little notch right there, slip joint. Other than that, they do vary quite a bit, to be honest. But they're both awesome. I'm enjoying the Rosecraft for sure. Thinner blade stock, but very kind of a similar build. Yeah, Kentucky Holler Jack. So this is not a brand new knife. I don't know how much nvalley has used it. When I get a new knife for a review, I do a little paper cut test. So this isn't necessarily what it would be brand new out of the box. 154 cm on this slip joint. Oh. Wow. Come on. Now I'm just messing the paper. Hold on. Get rid of that. That is easily 9 out of 10. Oh, that's pretty fun stuff. Nice little curve on there. That is a slicey user. Get some of those little curly thin ones. I dig it. Good stuff. Would I carry only a slip joint? Maybe on an occasion, but more often than not, I'll carry something that is more of a one-hand open. I wouldn't really be able to open this with one hand. I know some people can do that, but I don't have too strong of a grip. But as far as a secondary knife or just a great one to just have, I dig it. check out Risner Cutlery, traditional pocket knives. They got some cool stuff and more new designs coming out soon. I'll put a link down in the description. Thanks again to Neil for letting me check out some of his knives, share them with all of you. I will definitely buy one of these if they become available again. I'm really into this design. I love the yellow. Great stuff. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.